Hello, Collective. It's Kat here to do your mid-month energy reads for Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. For all of those who are new to my channel, welcome, and anyone returning, welcome back. I want to take a moment and just stop and thank you guys for all your love and support. It is so truly appreciated. I am very, very grateful. Half my subscribes have been in the last several weeks, so it's been kind of amazing to watch it happen. And see you guys resonating with the videos and commenting now on the videos and interacting with you guys in the commentary down below. It's just been phenomenal. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it, both here and on Facebook and on Instagram. It's just been unbelievable. This is a reading for the collective, by the way. As I'm doing the cards, I also wanted to talk to you. Seven of Cups. If your moon, sun, rising, or Venus sign is Libra, Scorpio, or Sagittarius, then something in here will resonate with you. And you guys, if you don't know what the other aspects in your chart are, you can go to Code Chart. It's an app that you can download from Apple. It is free. It will give you all the aspects. You just have to put in the time that you were born. So if you have your birth certificate, that's super helpful, right? And it will give you a more accurate depiction of what your aspects are. And that will give you a better understanding of your overall readings, right? Whether you are looking at me or another reader, anything that you're looking at in regard to astrology, your horoscopes, that sort of thing, as long as you have your other aspects, you'll better understand what's going on for yourself. So I would encourage you to look at that. Sometimes when I have a question, I know, like, my Venus is in Aries, so when I have a question regarding a love or romance situation, I always check out my Venus sign. And I'm just thinking that some of that might help you guys as well. So I'm putting that out there. I don't get any, kickbacks or anything from CoStar. They have no idea I'm recommending them whatsoever. I just use them, and I recommend them to friends because this is actually in the upright, guys. So I'm going to give it to you that way. And you've got the world here at the base. I thought it might be helpful, so there you go. All right, Libra, what else have we got going on here? This is a different reading for you guys. You guys have been very involved in these committed partnership readings for a while now here, and it's a little different. So I got one that flipped over as well. 10 of Wands. I'm going to take it since it's flipped over in the deck. Okay. 3 of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. So what is this? Oh, that's 9. Okay. And we've got 7 of Swords at the base. So let's take a look at this, Libra. All right. And then I'll get some clarifiers for you. We're starting out with the 7 of Cups here. So essentially that means, what do you want, right? Trying to figure out what it is exactly that you want in the current situation that you're in, and considering the shape of things to come, and how those will be useful to you in your life going forward, and what's most appealing to you, right? So you're trying to figure that out. And as a cross card here, or as the obstacle, or something which transmute that energy, is the Queen of Vessels. This is being emotionally vulnerable, being open, not having your back to the ocean here, the ocean of emotion. The Queen of Cups and the King of Cups tend to have depth of emotion, but they don't necessarily share that with others. And this is presenting your cup of emotion to someone else, right? You're the mermaid here. Mermaids lure in their prospective partners. And this is not a gender specific thing. This is an energy that I'm speaking to, because I speak to energies in the tarot, not gender. Lure in their partners, right? With their beauty and their grace. But here you've got this offer of love that is contained in this unit here. So this is offering your love and figuring out what you want and becoming vulnerable in the process of doing that. This is what I really want. So that's saying things that you might not otherwise say, and allowing yourself to talk to what you really need and what you really want out of a situation, wearing your heart on your sleeve, which can only be good, because then your partner knows you a little bit better, right? They actually truly get to know you once you become vulnerable in this situation. I think you've got 7 of Wands here. So putting down that guard, I love this. 7 of Wands can be a great card. It can be defending my position, standing up for what I believe in, doing what's right for me regardless of other people. But I think here in the reverse situation, I think you're putting that fight away for a little while, because this individual that you're with or that you're thinking about is more of a partner than you've ever had. So you don't need to fight and try and keep your place and keep it's yours and keep your stance. Here's your Four of Pentacles here in the recent past. And this has been like hoarding, burying your money, right? He's burying the money, but it's holding on tight to your resources, really watching your coin, trying to save up for a rainy day. This is actually hiding it from somebody else. So in this particular card, I wonder if maybe there's talk of joint bank accounts, or there's talk of sharing the wealth with one another, and you're thinking, I better keep some hidden away here for a rainy day, right? Maybe there's some move that you took to make sure that you have some resources and some funds for a rainy day, should this go south, because I think that this is a very daunting prospect for the Queen of Cups to hand her cup over and become vulnerable in that way and put the guard down. Here you've got the Six of Wands, and I love this card here because he's holding up this wand, this torch. He's like, I am victorious, hurrah. And his family and friends are, you are victorious, hurrah. You know, there's a sense of everyone sharing in your victory, heralding you with your victory, telling you how great it is. They're all passionate about your victory as well. So, you know, maybe this is something about the two of you becoming more serious, because I get 10 of Pentacles over here as the final outcome. I also get here, you've got the Nine of Pentacles, and this is the current future, you know, you're the upcoming future. You're very good on your own. You know, you're content with yourself. You love yourself. You can self-validate. I'm not saying egocentrically. I'm saying that you know your worth. You have it going on. You have your own resources. You're saving for a rainy day here. You can always make money. You know that you're good. There's no insecurity here about being single and being okay with that situation, okay? And that's really what attracts somebody here, because now you've got the 10 of Pentacles here. So you go from the 9 to the 10. The world is opening up to you. This is your attitude. This is your position here. You know, you get the fiery passion. You get the emotion. You get the passion for the other person and the purity of intent. You've got the two intertwined snakes here. I think you've met your soulmate, your twin flame, and this is actually opening up a new world to you. This is the snake of infinity, right? It's opening up a new world to you that you didn't know could exist for you. One of safety and trust and passion and emotion and vulnerability. They are your rock. You're able to fly now. You've got the winged sandals of Hermes on your feet. All pretty cool. And then in your environment, you've got this Nine of Wands, right? So you've got someone in your environment, whoever you're dealing with and whoever you're with, is somewhat guarded because they've been through a lot. They're a weary warrior. They've been through some rough times, some struggles, maybe some childhood trauma, maybe some relational issues with other people that have left them very guarded and a little bit suspicious. You know, this is like where there's smoke, there's fire. It's that sense of hypervigilance, like what's going on with the person I'm with, what are they up to, that sort of thing. So that will be something that you may want to spend some time working on. I think the more vulnerable you are and the more you can outline exactly what it is that you want that will suit your needs, that will give them a better sense of security in what's going on. You know, they won't have to think about, oh, smoke, fire. Yep, right? Because in the past, it always has been for them. So that's a natural response to trauma, to having gone through that kind of stuff. And this vulnerability will help them with that. Then here you've got the Three of Wands. So this is in your hopes and fears of your ships coming in. I think it's for both of you. It's your ships, plural, for the two of you. You definitely have passion for one another. There's a lot of passion here, a lot of wands, a lot of heat, a lot of passion, right? Right? And then you've got the Pentacles here. So secure foundation. 10 of Pentacles is actually, in some ways, stronger than the 10 of Cups because this is a legacy foundation financially and materially in home and hearth for you and yours and theirs. This is setting up a home. This is setting up that happy place for the two of you to grow and to transform with each other throughout life. You know what I mean? Okay, and then at the bottom of the spread, you've got the Seven of Swords in reverse. So no more lying, cheating, stealing, deceitful. Those people you're in your past. Those people are in your past. Okay? You might have to help them with the thoughts of the smoke and fire, but those people are in your past and you're coming out of this isolation, being on your own, and doing this healing transformative work where you have spiritual alignment here. Okay? No more Knight of Coins here. This person is here now. No more coming in slowly. You're on your way to the 10 of Pentacles here with this individual. A lot of hard work is being done here to build that foundation for the two of you. Okay? That's where I am there. Let me get some clarifying cards for you and see what else is coming up here. This 10 of Pentacles spirit, more, okay. I'll read that in the upright. You get 7, which is the star, 17, which is the star. That's your dreams, right? Opening up for you here with this 10 of Pentacles. Okay, light seers, you're just dropping cards here. No more indecision, no more back and forth in the head. Should I not? What decision should I make? Should I stay single? Should I be with them? And you'll notice the scales of justice are on this girl's arm, right? Yeah. No more voices in your head going, yeah, but. No more need to justify. You've got the Sun in the reverse, though, which is the happy place. So, wondering what that's about. Perhaps that was a Leo in your past. I don't know. It's kind of a stretch, actually. The Sun is in reverse. What's going on here? 5 of Pentacles. So somehow, some aspect of this, you feel left out in the cold and you're not happy about it. So what is going on with that? What is going on with that, Spirit? What do you feel locked out of? Like someone's closed the door on something and you're not gaining entry to that. Here's heartbreak. 3 of Swords. Is it possible that this individual you're with has had some real heartbreak and that's why they're so guarded here? Smoke and fire, and they're not letting you in to let you know what that was about. Maybe they're not being vulnerable with you. Hanged Man. Not connected with Spirit. Devil's in reverse. So whatever toxic situation, if there was a third party situation where you were interacting with somebody else and they had something for you, they had feelings for you, or you guys were together at some point, that toxic situation is in the reverse now. And I think they're the ones who feel heartbroken because of your 10 of Pentacles opportunity over here with this other individual you're with now. They're the one who feels left out in the cold. Okay, this is making sense to me now. You know, I think maybe they thought of you as their dream and their happy place, and now you're not because you're with somebody else. Well, you know, yep, friend returning from the past. Thank you, Spirit. That totally makes sense now. Okay, so the situation is here, folks. There's someone that you're dealing with, for some of you that I'm reading for, who was someone from the past with whom you had a relationship, a loyal friend, Maybe they evolved into a friend for you. Six of Cups here, right? They came back to be with you, and they are heartbroken now because they feel left out in the cold. But that was a toxic situation that kept you hanging, kept you in limbo, and you moved on from it. Said, nope, I'm not indecisive anymore between you and them. I'm going for my Ten of Pentacles. Thank you very much. And they're not happy about it. But you've got to do what you've got to do. That is for your best and highest purpose. What aligns with what you need, right? And what works for you. Yeah. Let me get a Moonology card for you guys. And Libra, this is a fairly quick reading because I'm doing 3 signs right now. It's really a mid-month reading, so I will read for you guys again in July. We'll see if this situation has changed, but I think this individual is feeling very heartbroken. Whether they're telling you or not, they are not happy about you kind of shutting them out to the degree that you have and making a decision to be with somebody else entirely. I think they feel like you guys are friends, but there's something else going on there with them. Definitely something else going on there with them. Okay, what do we got here, Spirit? We've got conclusions are within reach, yeah. You've made your decision. You know who you've chosen. This is your Ten of Pentacles, right? Your commitment is being tested. So your commitment is being tested. Don't let the sad person who's sad about you now after all this time, who's come back into your life that is toxic, ruin your situation with your Ten of Pentacles. You see what they say? You see what Spirit is telling you here? Your commitment is being tested, right? If this was a toxic situation from the past that came back and you were indecisive and now they're heartbroken because you're leaving them out in the cold to go for this person, remember, they kept you in limbo. They kept you in limbo. You thought they were your dream, but they were not. This is your dream. Okay? And if this individual that you're with is guarded, thinks where there's smoke, there's fire, and it's in regard to this other person, you know what you need to do, right? Your commitment is being tested. Conclusions are within reach. Okay, Libra? Take that for what it's worth. But I think Spirit's giving you a pretty solid message here on what needs to happen. Okay? That's what I've got for you guys for now. I'm going to move on to Scorpio shortly. So if you have any aspects that are in Scorpio, you can stay tuned. Otherwise, you can bounce if you so wish. You can always stick around. You never know what kind of messages are going to show up for you. But Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, okay? Any of those in Scorpio, you might want to stick around. I'm going to take a moment to sage the cards again in between readings, and I'll be right back with Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio, Kat here to do your read. I'm going to start with this alchemical deck. I'm going to shuffle it a couple times for you first. I've gone ahead and staged it, obviously. I hope that you stuck around to hear my intro. If you didn't, I just want to tell you guys how much I really appreciate your likes, shares, and subscribes. You guys have been awesome. The last couple of weeks, I've gotten a lot of comments and feedback, and I really appreciate that interaction a lot from the collective. Makes a difference. Allows me to be a better reader and kind of see if I'm hitting the mark, you know, with what's getting out there. The interpretations are on for you guys, and I just appreciate how much you guys have shown your love and support of the channel. It's been amazing. So with that said, let's get into your mid-month read. Okay, I've got Knight of Swords and Eight of Cups. Knight of Swords is rushing in with an urgent message, either to provide clarity. There's a sense of urgency here about something that needs to be communicated, and that's from you. And then Eight of Cups. Oop, here we go. Queen of Vessels in the reverse. Okay. So that's Queen of Cups in reverse for your Eight of Wands. So there's another message card. communication needed. This Eight of Wands in this particular deck, though, one of the trees has been chopped down. You know, one of the wands has been chopped down, so communication has been cut off. So in the recent past, maybe communication has been cut off for you guys. That's a possibility, and you feel like you need to clarify things, make things right. King of Swords, again, you have stuff to say here, Scorpio. Okay, you've got things to say. You're King of Swords here as well. Knight of Swords and King of Swords. You've got a message. You've got some sense of urgency here. You want to convey this. Either communication has been blocked or there hasn't been any communication in a while. Something halted the communication here. We've got Eight of Cups as the obstacle. With Queen of Vessels in the reverse, so the Queen of Cups in the reverse, who is in your subconscious mind. So that person, you know, is looking like a little bit petulant, sulky, not being vulnerable with you, maybe. And maybe this is the person you're interacting with. And we're just talking about energies here, guys. It can be either gender, so you can reverse. King of Swords here. This eagle has his sword at the ready. Eagles are closest to spirit, right? And this is about truth and clarity, and having something to say, being very blunt and forthright in your communication with this individual. Three of Pentacles. So you want to build a foundation with somebody. This, you know, you're building this life for yourself, and I think that there's someone you want to build it with. I think you've got somebody in mind here. I think you're drawing out a map of what you want that to look like for yourself. And potentially this person that you're talking to. Maybe they have not been emotionally open with you in the degree that you would like. Don't know. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So you're not feeling very good about being single and on your own here and being cut off from this person. So it looks like your attitude is, I don't want to be single anymore. I want to be with them. I want to build this life around me and them, and what I see is a vision for us for the future here. Interesting. And in your environment here is the Fool. So somebody doesn't want to be impulsive and act impulsively and jump down that rabbit hole with you. Maybe they've been in this situation before. They're not willing to take a leap of faith with you. What's going on here, Scorpio? I get Alice in the White Rabbit here, right? Like not wanting to go down that rabbit hole because you've been a fool before. You put on the mask, you make yourself look like them, you follow them down the rabbit hole. It almost reeks of like codependency, like, oh, you know, whatever you do, I'll just follow you along. And they don't want to do that anymore. Six of Swords in reverse. You have not moved on from this person. This is why you want to communicate with them. You want to set things straight, get things right. Temperance, you just don't have any patience for this. You know, in this Temperance card, there's black and white, right? Flow, ebb and flow between the cups. Yep. Ace of Pentacles here. And then you've got the Eight of Pentacles here. So the work that's been put into it seems like for naught. Yeah. So again, you know, just in a recap here, you absolutely have something to say. And the energy behind it is blunt, forthright. Like, listen, this is how things are. This is how things were. You're not seeing this correctly. You stopped talking to me. We stopped talking, stopped communicating. What is this we're doing here? I was trying to build something for us, and you know, you shut me down here. Yeah. And then not wanting to take that leap of faith with you. And you're not having moved on, and there's just no patience for this behavior whatsoever. You know, patience is the passion, the white lilies, etc. And there just doesn't seem to be any patience here for any of this. It's really it's really put you upside down here, because all you can think about is having this conversation you're unable to have. And this is 8 of Cups, so this is walking away. And your obstacle to walking away is not having had this conversation, right? Let's get some clarity for you, Scorpio. Let's see if you'll have an opportunity to have this conversation with this individual. If that's going to be something that happens for you, okay? Justice and Ace of Swords. So clarity coming in from the divine here. You are going to have the opportunity to get some clarity on this. There is going to be justice in this situation, okay? Yeah, justice showed up twice in the splits, guys. So there will be some justice here. Huh. Okay, one more and then we'll draw the cards, okay? Scorpio, clarity on this conversation. Page of Wands. So they're not passionate. The passion here is gone in terms of the chemistry here for one of you or both of you. I'm not sure. Queen of Swords. Yeah, this person is waiting for you to communicate with them, but they're not going to move towards you. And they have things to say of their own. They only want to hear the truth. If you don't give them the truth, they're not going to listen, because they haven't moved on either. They have not moved on either. Okay? 8 of Cups twice in reverse, guys. Nobody's moved on here. You got the King and the Queen of Swords. You guys are a pair. 10 of Swords in reverse. So, you know, you guys have both been stabbed in the back here, I think. I think they absolutely have as well. And they haven't moved on from that energy either. Page of Pentacles. So they don't believe that there's a foundation here to be had, I don't think. But you still have some passion for them. Maybe you're a fire sign. You still have some passion for them. Yeah. Yep. And you've got Knight of Wands here, so you absolutely have passion. You absolutely want to move in because there is chemistry here for you. Interesting. I think they've lost the mojo, and maybe it's because of something else that happened. Doesn't mean it can't come back. I think this conversation that needs to be had is what's putting a wrench in everything, and it needs to happen here. Yeah, there needs to be collaboration, communication, teamwork, if there's going to be a partnership here. If you're going to build this life for you and them, and the vision you had for it, they need to be a part of that, and you guys need to collaborate together in order to make this work and to see this through. So I think they're waiting for the conversation as much as you want to have it, even though they may have blocked you at the time. I don't know. I think they haven't walked away from it either. Yeah, they haven't. So, you know, there may be some creative way to get in touch with them so that you can have this conversation, because they're still hanging on closure on this too. Both of you are. So that's the only reason I say that. Otherwise, I wouldn't suggest that you reach out, but you're both 8 of Cups in reverse. Neither of you have walked away here. And I don't see any devils. I don't see any toxicity here in terms of like seeing the devil or something like that here in the spread at all. Although I don't see the Lovers and the 2 of Cups either. So that's kind of curious, right? I don't see the love here. There's not a lot of love. Even the Queen of Vessels here, which is a cup, is upside down. And all the cups are upside down. The 8 of Cups are upside down. This is upside down. Where's the love in this situation? Passion, yeah. Need to communicate, yes. A desire for truth, yes. A desire for closure, sure. But I don't see any cups here, guys. I'm going to grab the good tarot. And I don't normally do this, but I'm going to do this because I feel like there needs to be Ace of Water. Ace of Water. So this is Ace of Cups. So this is love and overflowing abundance of love. So this could be the positive outcome of this if you guys are able to resolve it, because I didn't see any love yet. I asked for love and there's the Ace of Water, right? So maybe that just didn't come out in the read because other things were more important to get dealt with. Yeah, Hangman, you guys are both in limbo here. You're both in limbo until you can recognize that you both haven't walked away and you need to have some kind of conversation about this to come to some kind of conclusion about how you're going to move forward, if you're going to move forward. And 9 of air. Yep. So I think here there needs to be conversations here. A lot of swords, guys. Communication, conversations. This is keeping you up at night. It's keeping them up at night. You know, having those conversations and communication will allow you guys to be at peace here, because neither of you are at peace right now. You're both in limbo, and you both want this conversation to happen. So, gotta find a creative way to make that occur, you know. Now, if they absolutely will not communicate with you, maybe they've left doors open that you know about, and you know, maybe you're waiting for them to call, maybe they're waiting for you to call, maybe it's a standoff here on who will make the first move. And if that much ego is involved, yeah, maybe it's better to just make the move and have the conversation than, you know, because you guys are torturing yourselves here, I think, you know. Get some moonology on this here. Can I get some moonology on this? That's way too many. I can't take that many. It's just not going to happen. Moonology for Scorpio, please. Moonology for Scorpio. Okay. No. I want like a card, please, or 2. Maybe even 3, but not 4. Can I get a moonology card, please? There we go. Okay, let's start with that. Hold on a second. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Nothing will come of this situation. Huh. Let's see what you mean by that, Spirit. Is this just a means of closure here? If they talk, nothing's going to happen here. Surrender to the divine. Okay. I want a yes or no. And this is the first time I'm doing this here on the channel, but I'm doing it, so let's just do it here. Hold on a second. Should Scorpio reach out? Should Scorpio reach out? Hold on a second. Okay. Should Scorpio reach out? Okay, I'm getting a yes. All right, I'm getting a yes. So, what that says to me is, whatever it is that's keeping you up at night, the things that you have to say, the clarity that you have to share, this message that you want to give, having been blocked off from giving it, that even if nothing will come of the situation, and it's not going to be the foundation that you thought, right? I'm trying to find the foundation card here, but you know what I mean. It's not going to be the foundation that you thought. Even if you still have passion for this individual, nothing may come of that phone call in terms of getting you back into this mode. Okay. That is a fire engine that just went by my house, like almost to emphasize that nothing will come of the situation, and to surrender to the divine and walk away. But I think if you need closure and you want to reach out, You guys are both not able to walk away right now, and it may benefit both of you just to have that conversation to get some clarity and truth, because both of you, you've got a Queen of Swords here and the King of Swords here. Both of you want truth here, right? You got 8 of Cups in reverse, unable to walk away. And you've got 8 of Cups in the reverse somewhere over here. Oh, here we go. As your obstacle, right? Unable to walk away. And you want to rush in with a message. So I think, because this person isn't going to reach out, I think if that's what you want to do and that's going to give you closure, give them closure, then by all means, go ahead. A lot of people will tell you just to walk away and let it go. But sometimes it's helpful to resolve conflict rather than avoid it. You know, maybe it was just a misunderstanding, but neither of you are walking away right now. You're just all in limbo. Everybody's in limbo, doing the limbo dance, okay? So, take it for what it's worth. If this person was, and obviously Queen of Swords can be male or female. This is just energy, not gender specific. Same with King of Swords. If this person was abusive or did things that were toxic, of course, I'm not suggesting that you have a conversation. And I don't think after the Moonology cards and the pendulum conversation that anything's going to come out of it necessarily to improve the situation or have you go down the path you originally thought this was going to go down. But it may like help you not be up at night. It may help you to walk away and start again. It may help them to walk away as well. And if for nothing else other than yourself, you know, being able to walk away, maybe that's what you do. That's what I've got for you right now. I will absolutely read you guys again. I'll try and get to you guys earlier in July than I normally do, only because this situation seems very tenuous, and I want to give you guys a better answer, a better direction than what we just got, okay? All right, Scorpio. Thanks. I will talk to you again in July. Bye. Hello, Sagittarius. It's Kat here to do your June energy read. Hopefully you guys got through the intro where I thanked you guys for being such awesome supporters of the channel. You guys have liked, shared, and subscribed, and in great number in the last couple of weeks and over the last 6 months. You guys have been awesome in supporting me both here and on Facebook. So I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciate it. I'm very, very grateful for your support, honestly. I couldn't do it without it. I wouldn't have the motivation to do it if I didn't know that I was reaching people and helping people. And you guys have commented down below and let me know what resonated and, you know, that it was helpful to you. So that's all I really care about as I do this channel, is that I'm reaching people with the message that Spirit is giving me. And it's making a difference in their lives for the positive, period, really. And any comments you guys want to give me, I will always respond to you guys personally. I don't have anybody else doing that for me. I'm doing this because I love reading tarot. I love connecting with Spirit. This is my spirituality, and providing messages for you guys is what I love doing. So I'm doing it for the love of doing it, and that's pretty much it. And connecting with you guys is like the highlight of my day. So anytime you want to reach out and say hi, tell me how things are going for you, you know, what your situation is relative to the reads or anything, that is so appreciated. You just have no idea. I feel like I have a community here of people, like-minded people. And here we go. One more for you, Saggy. And I want to keep that going and do as much for you as I can. So here we go with June. So death. So looks like there was an offer of love and abundance that is now in the reverse in the recent past. Looks like either a breakup, the breakdown of a relationship that was existing. You've got death and rebirth in the center of the spread. So this is a rebirth of self. Death is not a bad card. It just means that all your old ways and habits that were destructive or toxic to you are being burned away. And a new you is arising from the flames, you know, the phoenix from the fire here. You've got the Hangman as a cross card. So the end result of this death and rebirth is a closer connection with spirit. Not as much focus on the material abundance and wealth in life, not so much of a focus on, you know, the passions of life, like all of those things that are temporary, and much more of a focus on the things that are important and that matter, and your spirituality. Here at the base of the spread, there was a needed rest, a timeout to regain clarity with spirit, and you seem to be coming out of that, wanting to get back out there. You've got Three of Wands here at the top of the spread. This is waiting for your ships to come in, wanting to see that first ship come in, right? You've got the Moon in reverse here, so I think you've gained a little more clarity as of late. The Moon traditionally is, you know, this balance between masculine and feminine and understanding what's really going on. Some things are being hidden from your intuition, and I think you're gaining some clarity on those things. At the base of the spread, you got the King of Swords in reverse here. So where you once wanted to be blunt and say things, now I think you are spiritually in the position of it's not even worth it. You know, I'm just going to move on, right? The Fool here in your environment. Someone wants to take a leap of faith or wants you to take a leap of faith, follow them down the rabbit hole. I think you're feeling left out in the cold here. In the traditional Rider-Waite, this is a beggar and a leper in front of the church. And so the spirituality that you've gained here is certainly helping you to transmute this energy. But you don't want to be left out in the cold. You know, this is a hope and a fear, not reality. And then at the top of the spread, the King of Cups is in reverse. So whoever you were interacting with before in this Ace of Cups, this King of Cups is in reverse, you know. I think this was the individual that you were dealing with. I think you've moved on, and you no longer want to communicate with them with the Knight of Swords either. No longer have the passion for them with the Lady of the Staffs, and there's no longer the love and passion between the two of you with this Two of Cups in reverse. However, you are putting in hard work towards your career or a hobby or some interest of yours, where you're forging a new life for yourself. Because here, you know, there's Five Pentacles here. This is being left out in the cold financially, right? You don't want that to happen. So you're taking that bull by the horns and focusing on work and career and other things that can get you somewhere personally, financially for yourself, just so you have some security here. And the end result of that is a Ten of Pentacles. So I think you're building a foundation for yourself and someone else that can potentially share it in the future. You're no longer wearing your heart on the sleeve here, and you're absolutely being very tight-fisted about your money and keeping control of your resources and setting aside stuff for a rainy day. This is like savings, right? Holding on to what you have and not being so quick to frivolously use your resources. You know how important they are now for you and your future. Okay, not that you didn't, but it's emphasized from the Four of Pentacles, you know. In the Rider-Waite version of this card, while I'm shuffling, I'll speak to you about it. The man is standing with the pentacles over his chest, over his heart, over his head, right? So heart over head, you know, mind and soul. And he's got two on his feet. So I always think of heart and soul, mind and soul. You know, it's that is your focus for both your heart and your head right now, is your resources. And getting those back in shape and having enough so that if something else happens in the future ever again, you're in a situation where you are taking care of yourself. Okay, let's get some clarity here. We've got Queen of Swords. Yeah, so you don't even need the truth anymore. You don't even need to have this conversation with them. Like, you're done with it. You're done with it. You're moving on. I'd like to see Six of Swords here if we can, Spirit, if that's the case. If they've truly moved on. What is coming for Sagittarius here in the near future? Three of Cups, a reason to be celebrating. So I like to see that. Spirit, can you give me a little more information on what that will be specifically for July, maybe? Oh, yes. Yes. We have the Lovers. That's your card. Lovers, Knight of Pentacles, slow moving energy moving in. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. So this is an offer coming in from the divine. You've done the hard work here. And Spirit is coming in with an offer that has a great potential for foundation for you for this 10 of Pentacles that we saw earlier. This is something that's going to grow into something, blossom into something, has that potential. It may start out as the Lovers. You see the Merkaba here between the two of them, right? I don't know if you can see that on the card. This is the passion. Getting your passion back, seeing what it feels like to be desired and desire someone else. Again, Knight of Pentacles here, slow moving energy. So this isn't going to take off to something. It's not going to be, you know, out of the gate kind of mad dash to the finish line. This is going to be a slower moving energy, something that you can build upon, something that is based in reality. You know, Three of Cups here. They're looking at the Big Dipper here, right? Yeah, I'm going to take that in the upright though. Ace of Cups because I was asked to. So you have had heartbreak in your life though. You know, you have had heartbreak in your life. So I think you guys are both, maybe you or both of you are going to be healing from some kind of heartbreak in the past. And I've had a card fly somewhere way across. So hold on 1 second, please. Well, I grabbed my card wherever it went and I cannot see it. That's crazy. Okay, well, I'm going to move on to another deck here because I don't want to shortchange you since I can't find that card. And if I happen to see it while I'm doing this, I will pick it up for you guys. Okay, let's try the Good Tarot here. Magician, you're manifesting this into your life. That's great to see. So stay positive, stay full of love for yourself, you know, self-validate, do the things that bring you joy, just live your life and keep working on manifesting this into your life. And it's, you know, when you're manifesting, it's having that feeling of already having it in your life, not needing it in your life. Because when you have the frequency of needing it, you're unable to manifest it because that is an energy of want. That makes sense? I love this card. You know, this is Seven of Wands, and ordinarily this is fighting to be seen, fending off, protecting yourself, fending off others, protecting yourself. But in the Good Tarot, I see this unicorn. And I think of fairy tales and fireflies, right? The Seven of Fire. I think there are unicorns out there. They're not just mythical creatures. There is that mythical partner that is out there that exists in reality for you. That is going to see you and hear you and love you the way you need to want to be loved, and vice versa. They don't just exist in fairy tales. And I think that will be your reason to celebrate here. That's what you're manifesting into your life, right? With all this hard work that you're doing on yourself, the spiritual work that you're doing on yourself, the hard work of being there for yourself, supporting yourself, both emotionally and financially. You know, you are looking like the Seven of Pentacles. I mean, you are looking good. You're good being single. And that is allowing others to come into your life that are at the same vibration and frequency. And then here comes your unicorn, okay? So I think you're on the right path here, Sagittarius. Don't be so afraid of being left out in the cold resource-wise. You're doing the right things. You're doing all the right things here to get your money in order, okay? Letting go of the past here, not trying to connect with that and moving on. Love to see that. Something is coming in for you that's better down the pike, okay? And don't beat yourself up and feel like a fool because of what happened or transpired. Everything happens for a reason. And maybe when you get here and you meet this unicorn, that will all become clear, you know? I really get a good energy for this, for you guys. Really good. Really good. I'm finally going to be seen. I'm finally going to be heard. I'm finally going to exist in the world with an equal partner here. I love that for you guys. Okay. All right, guys, that's it for this reading. If you want to connect with me, please, you know, go ahead and comment below. Let me know what's going on with you guys. I'd love to talk to you if you're willing to do that. And if you like the video, like, share, and subscribe it. If you already have, thank you so much for your support. I truly appreciate it. Each and every one of you guys makes it worth doing this every time. So, okay. Love you. Take care. And I'll talk to you guys in July. Bye, guys. Thanks.